years. When it comes to Morrell, we've seen, spots of him, but I really know what he brings to the table.
Over the years, we've seen glimpses of Morrell's abilities, but I still don't fully know what he brings to the table, which is why. With relentless pressure from the very first bell, he applied constant aggression, cutting off the ring and preventing David Morrell from settling into any rhythm. Many anticipated a closely contested battle, but Benavidez made it clear who the superior fighter truly was, leaving no room for doubt.
The reason why I took this fight, and I already had it planned that I was going to take it, but because Morrell's been talking a lot, he's been saying that I'm scared of him, this and that, and I think this is just a way of me proving that it doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to get him in the ring soon.
As expected, Benavidez fought with a smart, calculated approach. He's not just a volume puncher, but places his shots well, targeting both the head and body. Morrell, known for his movement and counterpunching, struggled to find space for his offense. Any moments he seemed to regain control were quickly shut down by Benavidez's constant pressure and ability to cut off the ring.
Had resistance. His fight with Hot Rod, that was a different kind of resistance. That was the resistance of somebody staying away from you, you know what I mean? And him not being able to catch up to him. With Benavidez can bang with him.
Benavidez's sharp combinations and mix of power shots with precise jabs kept Morrell off balance. It wasn't just physical skill, it was mental warfare. By the middle rounds, Morrell wasn't just losing, he was forced to fight differently. His usual confidence gave way to hesitation, which against someone like Benavidez proved to be a major disadvantage.
It's like the better be of Bivol fight. You can say who you think's gonna win. You can't say like, oh man, I'm surprised the Bivol won, or I'm surprised the better be of won.
Terrence Crawford is focused on his upcoming challenge against Canelo and acknowledged Benavidez's strong performance. Crawford praised Benavidez for fighting with urgency and control, noting how his pressure made Morrell uncomfortable. While Morrell is a skilled fighter, Crawford didn't make any future commitments regarding Benavidez. He emphasized that his current focus is on Canelo, stating, "I'm on my own path right now. People doubt me moving up, but I've proven them wrong before. If a fight with Benavidez makes sense later, we'll see. Right now, my full attention is on making history with Canelo." Mike Tyson, known for his no-nonsense analysis, summed up the fight simply: Benavidez dominated. Morrell had some moments, but they were brief. That kind of pressure forces hesitation, and that's what we saw. Fighters like Benavidez never back off, and once they sense weakness, it's over. Tyson also talked about the mental side of facing someone like Benavidez. A fighter like him gets in your head. It's not just about landing punches, it's about making your opponent second-guess himself. Tyson pointed out that while Morrell started off confident, by the middle rounds, he was lost and unsure of how to respond.
Because I've already seen what he's about, and it's all fake, so I'm gonna be ready with what I got to be able to go on top.
Caleb Plant, who previously fought Benavidez, wasn't surprised by the outcome. "Now people see what I was up against," he said. "Morrell's got skill, but Benavidez doesn't let you breathe. He forces you into tough spots and makes you pay. It's not just about power, it's his ability to keep up that pace for all 12 rounds." Plant reflected on his own experience with Benavidez. "I've been in there. I've felt that pressure. It's unlike anyone else at 168. The difference is I was able to last, but not many can." Morrell learned that tonight.
Already know Benavidez lost his belt on the scales. Now you asking him to go under 68. You're asking for an advantage. And I just hate that he didn't just say, nah, Turkey, offer him to fight at 68. Like 64 for Benavidez, David Benavidez.
Canelo Alvarez shared his thoughts, offering a balanced perspective. Morrell has talent, but experience matters. He wasn't ready for that level of pressure yet, Canelo said. Benavidez took advantage of his openings and controlled the fight. In these kinds of matchups, it's not just about having skills. It's about executing under pressure, and Benavidez does that well. Canelo also addressed the growing talk of a potential fight with Benavidez. People thought, And I understand that, but I make my own decisions. If it happens, it happens. But for now, I'm focused on my own plans. Tension between Canelo and Benavidez's camps has been rising. Many believe Canelo is avoiding the fight, knowing Benavidez's size, volume, and relentless style are a serious threat. Benavidez's father, Joseph Benavidez Sr., has criticized Canelo, accusing him of cherry-picking opponents. They say Canelo fights the best, but if that's true, why is he dodging my son? We've been the #1 contender. He can't run forever, he said. Teofimo Lopez highlighted Benavidez's smart approach, not just relying on power. He cut off the ring, set up his shots, and didn't let Morrell control the fight. It was a calculated dismantling. Lopez praised Benavidez's ability to read his opponent. A lot of guys swing blindly, but Benavidez was thinking the whole time. His shots and feints showed high-level boxing. Von Davis shared similar views, noting that Benavidez doesn't just throw punches for the sake of it. He makes each one count. He kept Morrell under pressure the whole fight. A lot of guys throw volume, but Benavidez places his shots, which makes him more dangerous. Davis highlighted how this style wears down opponents. It's not just about landing punches, it's about how and when you land them. Morrell was feeling every shot, and that's why he started slowing down.
You can be a really good fighter, both hands. You can be all-time great. You make this great. That's the hand. Because that's going to open up these other hands. It's going to make it easier.